is your girl Cyn. If you're new, go ahead and click the subscribe button and become a part of the family. If you're already a subscriber, thank you for returning. And shout out to all of my Patreon members as well over on that platform. And everyone that is also a channel member as well. So shout out to Tracy. And a couple of y'all. Shout out to Zandra. You know, people who holding me down from the beginning. So this is going to be for air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and this is going to be the element readings. Few disclaimers before going into your reading and while I'm shuffling your cards. I do have a online store if you do want to shop with me. I do sell spell books, crystals, magical kits. It'll be linked down below or somewhere on the screen. I am I'm open for availability. So if you do want to book with me, that will also be linked down below. Please book in advance because my availability fills up very quickly. So please book in advance for May. Also, I do have a Patreon as well. If you do want to join the tribe over on Patreon, they do see these readings first. Also, we do spells and rituals over on that platform. So if you're wanting a ritual or spell, mainly particularly surrounding money, protection, or self-love, that will also be linked on the screen as well. So you can join my Patreon as well. And they do see these YouTube videos as far as the elements and the zodiac signs first. So if you do want to see these videos first, join us over on the platform over on Patreon. So let's get into Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, all air signs. Let's see. All right. At the bottom of the deck is the Knight of Pentacles. So the cards that came out for you, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, are the Knight of Cups, the Five of Wands, the Justice card, the Moon, the Star card, and the Ace of Cups. Okay, off the bat, there is possibly a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio that may be coming towards you. I feel like someone is possibly hiding something, or they could be hiding how they're feeling. I do also feel like someone is possibly hiding some sort of secret or wanting to tell you how they feel. They're becoming a little bit more vulnerable, a little bit more sensitive, and I do feel like someone is also coming out of their shell. They may have been hiding their true intentions or feelings towards you for whatever reason. Someone may have been kind of like fighting these feelings, or kind of fighting some sort of secret, or fighting to reveal something to you. There just seems to be a little bit of them like fighting themselves, or resisting you, or purposely trying to avoid you in some sort of way. But I do feel like something about them coming out with how they're truly feeling towards you is maybe something that you may have wished for, prayed for, subconsciously manifested. So I do feel like something that you've been wanting for a long time is finally being revealed to you. I do feel like you do have some sort of unfinished business with this person, so this is why they may be coming towards you. This is also someone that you may have some sort of history or some sort of past with, or there's just seems to be some sort of like familiar energy, mutual energy between two people. I do feel like someone is wanting a fresh new start, or wanting to press the reset button. So there is a little bit of like wanting to start over, or someone maybe possibly extending some sort of olive branch to you, or just asking you like, hey, let's start over, let's turn a new page. Let's, pick up where we left off. So there is someone who might be wanting to do that. I do also feel like there seems to be some sort of power struggles, or there seems to be some sort of competitive energy in the workplace. A lot of you are kind of maybe not struggling, but you guys can be having a hard time with your finances. There just seems to be some stop and go movement when it comes to your finances. Sometimes you have it, sometimes you don't. Sometimes it's stagnant, sometimes it's coming in quickly. So there just seems to be a little bit of instability, but I feel like that's just temporary. It's not permanent. I do feel like there's going to be another opportunity, or there's going to be multiple streams of income coming in for you, but I feel like it comes when things are incredibly incredibly busy for you. So this is something that's just going to be coming out of nowhere, and there just needs to be some sort of windfall of money coming in for you. And I do feel like you guys have been doing a lot of, I guess, trying to pour more into yourself. I do feel like there is some sort of like self-love or self-care that you will be kind of focusing all of your time and attention on. I do also feel like there just seems to be some sort of new energy that may be around you as well, and I feel like something is a fresh of breath air for you. I do also feel like you are kind of keeping your manifestation secrets, or maybe possibly keeping your love life or keeping your life in general very secret, not wanting people to know what's going on in your life, not wanting people to know. It's not secret. I feel like it's more so private. You guys are becoming incredibly private. I'm seeing like not wanting evil eye on anything that you do, not wanting people to judge, not wanting people to know a lot of information about you. And I completely agree, because I did have this conversation on my last live on Monday. Like just wanting to be a little bit more private, wanting to be off social media, not wanting to partake in the new trends, not wanting to partake in knowing what celebrities are doing, or I just feel like you guys just don't care right now what's going on in the world, and trying to live in your own world and live in your bubble. So there's a little bit of like you just focusing on your, I don't want to say it's an imaginary world in your mind. It could be. But I just feel like you guys are just in your space and just really focusing what's in your bubble. Like not caring what other people are doing, not caring what people are posting on social media, not caring what the world is going through. You're just really wanting to just live in this reality that you have created in your mind. It could be like in some sort of denial, or seeing life through rose-tinted glasses, but you're just like, look, this is how I need to get through my life. This is what I need to do for myself. This is what I need to do to keep myself sane. So I'm going to create this life for myself. So there is a little bit like you creating a new life for yourself. Let's look at the Knight of Cups. Yeah, there's a water sign that's coming in with new opportunity. This could be someone who is a soulmate. This also could be someone who is possibly at a distance from you. I do also feel like someone is like wanting to start new, or some sort of new opportunity. See that someone has been. This is something that's coming out of the blue, and you're going to have to make some sort of decision. They may be coming into your life when you are kind of like sitting in your own power, feeling you're sitting in your divine feminine energy, your divine masculine energy. I do also feel like this is also someone that is coming around when you have taken your power back from this person. So there may have been like you having some sort of unresolved issues, or having some sort of silent war, beef with someone. It doesn't necessarily have to be a beef, but I just feel like there just seems to be two people who are at their corners and they're not talking to each other and not speaking to each other. But I feel like someone is just like, okay, look, I'm waving the white flag. I want peace. But I just feel like, again, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, you might be just in your own world and not wanting. Maybe this you're like, oh my God, you're an intruder. Even though you know this person, you're like, oh my God, you're an intruder in my world. Like you're invading my peace. So there is a little bit of like someone invading your peace, and you're not wanting that. There seems to be a little bit of temptation as well with this person. Maybe you're not trying to fall for some sort of temptation with this person because you know what comes with this person. So there is a little bit of like you possibly trying to keep your distance. And that's why the Five of Wands is there, because it's like you're wanting to communicate. You're wanting to communicate with them, or you're wanting to kind of open up. At the same time, you're just like, yeah, like I like my peace. Like when you come into my life, you throw me off, or you create havoc, or you create chaos. So there is a little bit of like you trying to keep your distance. And this person might also feel the same way as well. Like, I know if I go into this person's life, like they're not gonna let me in because of what I did, or what I've said, or how I treat them. So there is a little bit of like someone knowing they're not good for you. Let's see. Yeah, someone wants to wave the white flag. Someone wants peace. Someone wants to like resolve some issues with you. there may be someone else in your life or someone currently coming into your life. It could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn when this water sign comes into your life. I feel like you're finding some sort of stability with this earth sign. You may be involved with this earth sign when this water sign comes into your life, but I feel like you're seeing possibilities, and I do feel like a water sign may be possibly trying to interfere with an earth sign. Let's say, for example, that you were dealing with the water sign, you decided that you just to cut this person out of your life. Like, this person's no good for you. You're a manipulator. You're a narcissist. I don't want you in my life anymore. So you decided to finally put your foot down and to move on with your life, and you end up being in a situation or in a relationship with an earth sign. I feel like the water sign kind of senses that you're moving on, or you may be possibly moving on with your life or going in a different direction with someone else. They may know this metaphysically though, because you're still tapped in with this person. I don't feel like this person sees you out, or they don't see you on social media, or they don't see something, but they kind of sense like, yeah, like I feel like she's moving on. Like I can feel it. I can feel her like being with somebody else. I can like, I'm having dreams about it. Like I feel like the air sign is just moving on. And I feel like a water sign comes back because they sense that. So I feel like there's going to be a choice or a decision that you're having to make between earth and water. And I do also feel like the earth sign is a lot more stable. It's a sense of stability. It's also a relationship or a situation or a connection that boosts your self-esteem. It gives you a sense of peace. This is someone that you also trust as well. And I do also feel like you're seeing possibilities with this person. Maybe this person comes from money. Maybe this person, their life is more established. And I feel like you're feeling like this person is stable. They have a strong foundation already laid out. And I would have to just join them in that. So there just seems to be like, and it could be like someone who has money that's coming in that wants to take care of you. You're just like, oh my God, this person, like, they love me so much, or they feel so deeply about me that they just want to take care of me. They want to protect me. They want to be my peace. They want to make sure that I'm happy. So there seems to be a little bit of like you being torn between a water sign that you know is a fuck up. You know that they are manipulative and they're not good for you, but you have a strong connection with them. But I feel like there's also someone else, which is that earth sign is also coming in, that you also have a strong connection with. It's just the connections are different. I feel like with the water sign, you don't feel safe, you don't feel stable, you do feel like there's no foundation here. But with the earth sign, you're just like, I feel safe here. I feel like I can trust this person. I feel like I can be with this person long term. I feel like this person has my best interest in mind, because the water sign doesn't. So there just seems to be a little bit of like two dynamics of a relationship or a connection that you're experiencing. And I feel like you're going to have to make some sort of decision. And I feel like sometimes you struggle from time to time because you have a connection with someone, but you also have another connection with someone else. I feel like you're just torn. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So let's look into the Justice card. And if this is not happening to you, Gemini, because this might be happening to your significant other. Now, if you are single, you're having to make a decision between two people. There may be multiple offers, a lot of suitors coming at you and wanting to get to know you, wanting to kind of, you know, see what you're about, wanting to figure you out, wanting to kind of spend time with you. If you're not subscribed, be sure to subscribe and comment down below. I do respond to all of your comments, as you guys see. So if you guys want to leave me a comment down below, I really appreciate it, and it does help out my channel. I see multiple streams of income. There also may be a past job that's going to reach out to you and be like, hey, do you want to come back and work for us? We didn't leave on bad terms. You were a good employee. You were a good partner. Like, do you want to come back and work? You're always welcome to come back and work with us. So I feel like there just seems to be like you may be hearing from an old company that you used to work for. I do also feel like I'm getting, I don't know why, but I'm getting someone named Brian, or there's someone, there may be like someone that you're dealing with that starts with the letter B. Brian. I'm also getting like, I don't know why. I'm getting that name. I'm getting Brody from Laguna Hills. Brody. I'm just getting the name, a B or Bretman, not Bretman Rothschild, but I just feel like I'm just getting a B, the first name or the middle name starts with B. I do also feel like there is like the universe is giving you a lot of signs and synchronicities, but I feel like you're listening to them. I do also feel like they're giving you a lot of signs and synchronicities about what to do with your finances. Spirit's like, no, do this so that more money can come in. Like, don't do this, do that. So I feel like you guys are in communication and you're on one accord with the universe. You guys are also listening to the universe, and the universe is listening to you. So I feel like you and the universe are finally on the same page, and I feel like you guys can move fluidly through your lifetime, fluidly through your spiritual journey. I feel like you're in sync with the universe right now. All right. Let's look at the moon. I'm seeing you be a lot. Okay, so there's a lot of stress and anxieties. I feel like someone's going to tell you something, and whatever they're telling you is causing you a lot of stress and anxieties. A lot of you are tossing and turning in your sleep. There also could be some sort of disturbances with your sleep, or waking up in the middle of the night, or this is like having a hard time falling asleep. Stop looking. Okay, a lot of you are like scrolling on your phone in the middle of the night, or you may have possibly the TV on in the middle of the night, and it's causing a lot of disturbances with your sleep. You're not getting enough rest. You're not getting your 8 hours. There just seems to be like waking up early in the morning, or waking up to go to work or to wherever you need to go, and feeling very exhausted. Your mind may be possibly exhausted too, but it could also be your body that is exhausted. It could be vice versa too, that your mind is very alert, but your body is incredibly tired. So there just seems to be like you having to find some sort of balance. And I do also feel like you guys may be possibly walking away from a situation that you may feel is no good for you. And there also seems to be a little bit of like you abandoning a situation with a water sign. Even though someone is going to kind of like come out and tell you how they feel, it's still coming off as defensive energy. Like you may be defensive towards what they have to say, or the way that they're communicating is very defensive. They're like, I don't have to tell you everything. I can only tell you this, and you're just gonna have to accept it. And you're just like, no, like if you really want me back, or if you really want to be back in my life, you need to tell me everything. But someone feels like they don't owe you that. And that's why you may be possibly abandoning or walking away from it, because it's just like, if you're not going to be 100% honest with me, then what's the point of you coming back into my life? What's the point of you showing up? What's the point of you telling me how you feel when you're only going to limit how much you're going to tell me? So I feel like someone is just getting frustrated and deciding to walk away from it. It's like, what's the point of you coming back? What's the point of you disturbing my peace? What's the point of you disturbing my life? If you're not going to be 100% honest with me, and you're just going to keep secrets from me, and this is why I had to leave you in the first place. I feel like somebody's saying that. Like, this is why I had to leave you. This is why I left, because you're both. Yes, I feel like a water sign is wanting to kind of, their goal or their intentions are to start over, are to reconcile with you. But I feel like someone is very manipulative. Like, they're very manipulative. This is also someone that is very emotionally manipulative, and I feel like you're deciding to walk away because someone's a liar. Someone just lies. Like, they can't tell the truth. They have a hard time telling the truth. They are also someone who keeps secrets from you. They may have been keeping some sort of situation or relationship or something they may have felt very obligated to. They may have been like talking to several women or men. I just feel like someone was just being a free agent, or someone was acting like they were in an open relationship. Someone may have been like deceiving you in some sort of way, and I feel like you may have been trying to keep away from that particular energy. And I feel like you're kind of walking away. Again, I'm getting the 8 of Cups, so you are abandoning a situation because you feel like it's no good for you. I do feel like you're walking into a situation with someone else that is a little bit more up your speed. Because I feel like with this water sign, they're having some sort of regrets because of the things that they may have done. Someone is having some sort of like shoulda, coulda, wouldas. This is also someone that's still possibly still living in the past. This is also someone that is regretful of their lies. And I just feel like someone feels like, I messed up too badly this time. Either they're saying this or you may be possibly saying this, but someone's just like, I messed up too badly. There's no going back to, there's no going back from what I've done. I feel like someone is saying that. They're like, oh my God, I hurt her too bad this time around. I hurt her in the past before, but this time around, like, she's never gonna take me back, or he's never gonna take me back, or they're never gonna give me a chance now. I cut too deeply. Something about like someone cutting too deeply. You know, the first couple of times you scratched me, a couple of times you did this and you did some dirt, you did that. But I feel like someone's just like, yeah, this time I cut too deeply. Like, he's not gonna come back. They're not gonna give me a chance. They're not gonna open up to me. They're not gonna hear what I have to say. And it could be like someone regrets a decision that they've made, but it's just like, you made your decision. You gotta live with that. There's something that you cannot take back. And I feel like someone is realizing that they can't take back a decision that they've made. Someone thought the grass was greener on the other side, and they're realizing that it wasn't. So there just seems to be a little bit of that going on as well. I do also feel like there just seems to be like two people not on board with a decision. I do also feel that there seems to be trying to get some sort of conversation or trying to find some sort of clarity, but then again, I feel like someone shuts someone completely out. So it's just like someone just keeps reaching out, trying to get a reaction from the other person or towards the other person, but the other person is just like listening, like, yeah. Like, it's just like one ear and not the other. So it's just like someone's not taking someone's efforts very seriously. They're like, yeah, you can keep trying. It's nice to see you keep trying. It's funny to see you keep trying, but you're never gonna have me back. Ooh, child, it's cold-blooded Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Very detached energy, very cold energy. Very it's done, like I'm done. I've lured your casket done in your mind. Like, you probably had a mental funeral for this person. I personally have mental funerals every day from people about other people, like, especially the magnitude of what you've done. So I feel like that is what's happening. Like, you guys are just like closing out a chapter, and this time you're serious. This time you may have been play in the past, but this time you're serious, like Bible serious. Quran serious, you know, it's just like whatever you believe in, serious, okay? Like, you're dead serious. So I feel like someone is not wanting you to get away, but unfortunately they're watching you move on. So this is pretty much all that I have for you, air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. If you do want a full reading, it'll be linked down below. I do have an online store as well. If you wish to shop with me, I would greatly appreciate it if you guys support my store. It'll be linked somewhere on the screen, but also linked in the description box. Please join my Patreon if you do want to possibly have some sort of spells or rituals, or you want to see these readings first. It'll also be linked in the description box. Please rep your sign down below, Gemini. Leave all other Gemini symbols down in the description box. Comment how you feel. Share this video with someone that you may feel will resonate with. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.